No Way Podcast. We made it back, baby. We made it back. It's about 5:15. Hyena Boxing Club coming soon. We just finishing up a gruesome one this morning. A gruesome one against my favorite and most dangerous opponent, me, who won a round last night. Who won a round, but now we even. We won one for 2021, man. We're gonna touch on a couple of subjects, man, real quick. Waited on this one because I needed some confirmation first. So it's not new news. First, we're gonna talk about the Tank Ryan Garcia saga. We're gonna talk a little bit about Canelo. Hyena Boxing Club coming soon. Shout out to Old School Boxing Club. Shout out to TK Cuts over there on 35th and Southern South Side all day. Shout out to all my supporters. Please hit the subscription button. We going with an updated format this year, man. We doing it a little different. My team sit down. We say we want to, now that we got our feet wet a little bit, man, let's up our game. So 2020 was just the building blocks. 2021 we gonna push. So I'm gonna start with the Tank Ryan Garcia situation. Again, I was waiting on confirmation. I could have put this out a couple of weeks ago, but I didn't because I wanted to make sure that my sources were right. I needed to see that paperwork for all of us who grew up in the Malleys. I needed that paperwork. It is confirmed. Ryan Garcia no longer wants to fight Tank Davis. Reportedly, he reported that he had something bigger in the works. I'm going to stay away from that until the time comes about the bigger works. I heard some stuff, maybe Manny Pacquiao, something like that, but nothing been super confirmed, at least on my end. So I don't know much about that. I do know this. Young people, I want you to listen up, listen very carefully. No Edit Podcast. Click the subscription button. Subscribe to the channel. Let me give you a definition of what we saw with young Mr. Ryan Garcia. And then I got a message for him. Back in my day, we called them wolf tickets. Now you ask young people, what's a wolf ticket? A wolf ticket is, pay attention class, a wolf ticket is when you sell something and don't deliver. When you talk big, but when it's time to get busy, there is no get busy in you. Now, do I think that Ryan Garcia is afraid of Tank Davis? No, actually I don't. I think that his handlers are, and they've been pretty public about not wanting him to take that fight. I had a conversation with a friend of mine about this boxing game, and he asked me, how did he even get in that position? Because I hear all this, oh, Charlos, they don't deserve Canelo. They got to fight somebody. Andre, they got to fight somebody. All these dudes calling out Canelo, they don't deserve that fight. Why should he waste time with them? The same can be said in this situation. Tank, let's get something straight. For Wolfticket Session 101, Ryan Garcia is internet famous. He's social media famous. You don't deserve a Tank Davis fight because you're social media famous. But the power of social media can put you in that position. The power of social media can even take you to bring you a part of the conversation. So I don't want to hear no more of some of these non-boxing fans who are fans of boxing for reasons other than boxing, saying that, oh, this dude don't deserve that. No, they don't deserve Canelo. Ryan Garcia don't deserve no Tank Davis fight. They should, because them same fans should be saying this. Well, fight Leo Santa Cruz first. Fight somebody else first. Then get that fight. Like people say about, some of Canelo's guys. We're going to get to Canelo in a minute. I'm not on that yet. We still on Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis. No Edit Podcast. Subscribe to the channel. Hyena Boxing Club coming soon. Don't forget it. So wolf tickets. When you sell a fight, and when you sell something, you have to deliver. If you don't, then we call that wolf tickets from my era. So young people, you can act like you made it up because, everything recycles so many years, 10 to 15 years, everything recycled. Ryan Garcia stopped selling wolf tickets. Stop selling wolf tickets. Oh, I think I got a bigger fight, yada, 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 yada. If you get a big fight right now, it's not because you deserve it. Again, you are social media famous in real boxing circles and real people in the real sport. Don't nobody know who you are, bro. You ain't done nothing in the game yet. You've done nothing in the game. I saw your last fight. It ain't, and this no knock on Ryan Garcia because he got knocked down by what we consider to be a lesser opponent. We don't know if that's a lesser opponent. Clearly, he's probably not. Some of our favorite fighters get knocked down, get back up, come back and win. That's the test, and that's the medal of a true champion. That's the medal of, not a true champion, but that's the medal of a real fighter. Because I'm going to get to that. I saw Holloway and Kattar fight. If you ain't seen that fight, Holloway and Kattar, I hope I'm saying his name right, the UFC, because I'm going to get to that at the end. Get to that at the end. That's a bonus from MMA land. So Ryan Garcia, Wolftickets, he's selling them. He pulled out Teofimo Lopez. Y'all done broke my heart. He done broke my heart too. But we gonna, cause he did the same thing. Oh, I'll fight Devin. I'll fight this. Now I'm not gonna fight him for 5-10 years. I remember on a previous post, I was like, man, I love this dude already, cause he let's get it in. No. Wolftickets, but it makes sense in Teofimo's situation because Teofimo got a lot of belts and he can make a lot of money before those fights. Those fights need to happen later. So I actually, even though it's selling wolf tickets, I agree with the wolf tickets he's selling because those big fights for Teofimo Lopez, that's down the road. No, you don't want to do them right away. Boxing business, you don't want to do that right away. I'm calling me right now. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. You should be in the bed. So that's the take on Garcia Tank. I was excited about it initially. I was gonna post, and then my source said, "Hold on, let me get some information." Ain't gonna be no fight. Ain't gonna be no fight. And good for Ryan Garcia because I don't even think, from what I hear, Tank didn't even care if he was the A side. He just wanted to sleep him. So way Golden Boy, way to pull him out of there, pull him out of that because he was overestimating. I think he was overestimating what he could do. If there is a Manny Pacquiao fight, say that's the fight, because that's what I heard. I don't know if it's true. But if it's a Manny Pacquiao fight, Manny Pacquiao is better than Tank Davis and bigger than Tank Davis. That's an even worse idea. From a boxing standpoint, that's an even worse idea because Manny Pacquiao is a world-class A-level fighter, and he's a better fighter than Tank Davis, by far, in my opinion. It ain't even close. And he's bigger and stronger and faster and all of the above than Ryan Garcia. That's a horrible idea. You got a better chance of beating Tank, which is slim to none, but you got a better chance of beating Tank than beating Manny Pacquiao. So that's the Tank and that's the Tank and Ryan Garcia saga. Ain't no fight. Now, Canelo situation. I'm gonna say it again. David Benavidez. That's all I want to see. David Benavidez. I don't want to see Yo Durham. I don't want to see him fight no more European fighters. Not that I got nothing against European fighters, but I don't want none of that right now. David Benavidez. That's what I want to see. David Benavidez. In my very first post, I said, No Edit Podcast. It was the very first on the spot. I said, he don't want David Benavidez. He only interested in that belt because David Benavidez. You know what? I think I'm gonna repost that. Because some people done forgot. My source forgot. I was kind of disappointed, and my source is impeccable. My source forgot. He's like, dang, you did say that. I told you he wasn't interested in that belt until David Benavidez dropped in that. That's on David. He got to stop dropping these belts on the scale. But David Benavidez, I don't want to see Charlo. I don't want to see Andre. I don't want to see none of that. I want to see David Benavidez. That's all I want to see. That's all I want to see. No excuses. David want to do it the right way. He was like, I'll wash Plant first if he can get past Plant. Then we'll talk about, because he acknowledged that Canelo is in a higher station right now than him in boxing, which is true. So that's what I want. David Benavidez. Now, Max Holloway, Kattar. If you have not seen this fight, you need to see this fight. Max Holloway proved something very, very significant that I've been teaching guys and what I've been saying for over a decade. Stop sparring so goddamn much. It don't make no sense to go spar yourself to death before a fight and then get in there and can't go 2 rounds because you done beat yourself to death. Right? Max Holloway went out there, looked fresh, catching him in midair. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. The sweet science is king, still in my opinion. And Max Holloway proved 2 points for me. Now, to the dude he fought from Boston, the Boston finisher. Oh my God, that it might be the toughest human being on the planet. He got hit with every bomb: atomic, Nagasaki, hydrogen bomb, oxygen bomb. He got hit with every bomb and he stayed in there and fought the entire time. I feel sorry for the next dude who jumps in the ring with that guy, because knocking him out cannot be part of the plan now. So hats off to both those guys. My man Joe, hey, he hit me up and said, did I see the fight? I watched it at 1 o'clock this morning because I had a dream about a combination, but I knew I missed that. I got up, I watched that stuff, came to the gym, 4 o'clock. We in here. No Edit Podcast. No Edit Podcast. The breakdowns will be in the office, in the home studios, but these on the spots and these posts, we're going to come off the fresh. We're going to come off the fly. As soon as we get the information, we're going to put the info out for the public. We're going to do our breakdown. We don't care if it's old or not. We don't do breaking news. You want breaking news, subscribe to our Key TV, Dante's Boxing Nation. Subscribe, watch, look at Boxing Scene or whatever. We break stuff down. So, 5, I'm fasting today, so I can't eat now because it's after 5. But we're gonna get it in anyway. It's off to the weights, and then it's off to the pool, and then it's off to work, because we got regular jobs. We ain't got no sponsorship. If you want to sponsor, please sponsor. Well, that's not true. We do have sponsors, so I can't say that. But it ain't enough sponsoring to where I can quit and just do this. So until the next time, no edit.